Our main guy is Ben, a quiet, introverted artist who barely talks. The movie opens with his girlfriend Susie literally tearing into him mid-argument. She calls him useless, a total loser, and just like that, they break up. Next day, Ben spots Susie at the college cafeteria with her new dude. He's crushed, completely spirals. To cope, he joins an art class, and surprise, he's insanely good at drawing nude women. Like Professor Shocked good. But none of that matters at night. The depression hits hard. He can't sleep. Susie's face keeps flooding his mind, and he slowly slides into full-blown insomnia. Desperate, he calls her one day, pours his heart out, promises he'll never repeat his mistakes. Her response? Click. She hangs up, and just like that, he's deeper in the hole than before. So he does what any heartbroken guy would do. He cuts up all their photos, buries himself in books, TV, tries to rewire his brain. And eventually, he starts feeling a little better. That's when he stumbles into a supermarket, sees a "now hiring" sign, and thinks, perfect, job equals money plus distraction from depression. He nails the interview, gets hired by a manager named Jenkins, and steps into a whole new circus. First, there's Sharon, the cashier with a weird quirk. She flips clocks and sticks watches upside down because she genuinely believes that makes time move slower. Then there's Barry and March, two lazy pranksters who secretly slip intimate items into female customers' coats just to mess with them at checkout. Their whole vibe is basically, let's hit on women in the creepiest way possible. And Jenkins? He spends most of his time bragging about his so-called success to any woman who'll listen. Classic egomaniac. But Ben? He's the real wild card. Because here's the twist. Ben can freeze time. Literally. Whenever he wants, he just pauses the whole store. And while everyone's frozen, he undresses the female customers. But he's not a creep. He's an artist. He sketches their nude portraits perfectly, then puts their clothes back exactly as they were, and walks away like nothing happened. And yeah, he does the same trick on Jenkins whenever he gets the chance. So, moving on, Ben slowly starts forgetting about Susie. His life finally gets a new direction. One day, he comes home to find his best friend Sean chilling there. Sean's the complete opposite of Ben, a total party animal, always hitting up nightclubs, chasing girls, living that wild life. Ben opens up to him about everything happening at the supermarket. Days roll by. During one night shift, Ben and Sharon end up in the stockroom together, restocking shelves. They start chatting, and Ben feels a little spark. At one point, Sharon takes a bite of a burger and gets some on her face. She struggles to wipe it off, and Ben gently helps her. Cute moment. They share a friendly vibe, and then she leaves. Ben considers freezing time for a second, but something holds him back. He decides not to. That triggers a flashback to his childhood. He remembers a girl in school, the one everyone used to mock. One day, she shows up with a broken arm, but she's super active and friendly with everyone. Ben tries hard to get close to her, but she keeps it strictly platonic. Then comes the day her plaster cast comes off, and her arm is all hairy. Everyone makes fun of her. But Ben steps in, befriends her, and eventually, that friendship turns into something more. She even asks him out for their first kiss. Ben is over the moon. It's his very first kiss. He dreams about it all night. Next day, he waits at the spot she mentioned, and waits, till evening. She never shows. The next day at school, he finds out. She and her family moved away overnight. That was his first real heartbreak. Back to the present. Jenkins calls all the employees together and announces a big food board game the next day. Game day arrives. Their supermarket team is getting absolutely destroyed, 26-0 down. Ben gets fed up, freezes time, and steps inside to relax. That's when he hears movement. He sneaks in and sees someone unfreeze time and bolt. That's when Ben realizes he's not the only one with this power. He steps back out, unfreezes time, and the match resumes. During the game, Matt kicks the ball right into the manager's face. Blood everywhere. Everyone rushes Jenkins to the hospital. Now it's just Ben and Sharon left. They talk, really connect, and end up going to a restaurant together. Over conversation, Ben learns she's single, no boyfriend. Huge relief. Then she drops the best line. "I've always wanted to marry a painter because I love art." Ben's face lights up. Because hello, he's literally a painter. After dinner, he walks her home. They share a kiss. And Ben walks away, genuinely happy for the first time in a long while. So the next day at work, manager Jenkins announces his birthday party and invites everyone. Sharon casually refers to Ben as her companion, which honestly already feels like a win. Later, Ben and his buddy Sean head up a strip club to find some entertainment for the party. They pick a girl, and right then, Ben gets a call, supposedly from a gallery, saying they loved his work and want to exhibit it at the city gallery. Ben is over the moon. Spoiler, it was a prank. Sean and his girlfriend set him up. Party night arrives. Ben calls Sharon, tells her about the so-called gallery offer, and she congratulates him. They head to the party together. Once there, everyone's dancing with the stripper, having a blast. Then she walks in, Jenkins' brother's girlfriend. It's Susie. Ben freezes. Total panic. He excuses himself to the restroom. When he comes out, Susie is standing right in front of him. Before he can react, she forces a kiss on him, right in the middle of the party. Everyone stares. Ben shoves her off immediately. But when he turns around, he sees Sharon watching. Her face says it all. She storms out, furious. Ben follows her to her flat, tries to explain everything, but she's too angry to listen. He leaves, heartbroken, and slips right back into that familiar depression. The so-called gallery day arrives. Ben shows up with his work, only to be told no one called them. That's when he realizes it was all a joke. But since he's already there, the gallery staff take a look at his pieces, and they're genuinely impressed. They agree to display his work for one day. Later, Sharon receives an invitation to Ben's exhibition. She decides to go. When she walks in, she's completely stunned, because every single portrait is of her, not a single other woman. That's when it hits her. Ben has only ever been thinking about her. They meet there. Ben tries again to explain what really happened at the party, but Sharon stops him. She says she already understands. No more words needed. They share a romantic kiss. And then Ben does his thing. He freezes time, leaving only him and Sharon moving. They step outside, walking hand in hand through the snow, completely alone in their own frozen world. And that's where Cashback ends, with Ben finally getting his real reward.